the individual articles and we'll take a look and see what they have. Starting off, it says number 1, Spotify layoffs. Spotify announced it will lay off 1,500 employees, or 17% of its workforce, in an effort to reduce costs. This follows 2 previous rounds of layoffs this year, with 600 staff let go in January, an additional 200 in June. I don't believe these tech companies need this many people to run. Seriously, maybe a few hundred people at max for most of the services. And I know a lot of developers will be like, well, you don't work in this freaking thing. You're like, I've seen time and time again, the vast majority of tech companies, and as somebody who has built and put together a lot of services myself, you don't need that many people to run certain thing. You need a few experts, a few people who you pay a buttload of money. You take 100 people, you squish it down to 10 people, you pay all the 10 people the funds, well, not all the funds that you would 100 people, but a percentage of it, a good percentage of it, and they'll run the entire company. Large tech companies that simply run a website and then want to like branch out into other fields aren't really that successful. Well, they're extremely successful, I say, in terms of money, but I think in the long run, they're just running off of like the venture capital money from the early 2000s. There's a reason why a lot of companies are not profitable, and they're slowly becoming profitable, which I'm somewhat of a fan of. How like Spotify is good to have a subscription service, but like the subscription service only matters if you get more subscribers than you have people to pay. And eventually a company kind of gets too heavy, too front heavy, I guess, or I guess back heavy would be the term. They're back heavy with employees, and like really they're a music service. They have to have an engineer to go, a few engineers to go over how they distribute music. They sort them in the right files and folders, and then they stick them up on the website. Not overly that difficult. We can see how Twitter has been run, and Twitter's working quite well. So we'll look at this. Look at the article in a second here. Legal challenges and collaborations. Meta's legal woes. A Facebook owner, Meta, faces $600 million lawsuit from Spanish media, and a separate $600 million competition damage claim in Spain as media owners pursue privacy breach lawsuit. I'll take a peek at that. Intel's legal victory. Intel won a U.S. appeal to overturn $2.18 billion VLSI patent verdict. Collaboration. Intel and Siemens are collaborating to improve manufacturing and energy efficiency. Automotive and AI developments. GM Cruise may face fines for allegedly misleading regulators over an accident. Tesla's tax credit. Tesla's cheapest vehicle, the Model 3, is set to lose half of its federal tax credit next year. AI's influence. Artificial intelligence has been a dominant theme in 2023, significantly influencing technology and even making it to the Word of the Year lists at Oxford, Cambridge, and Merriam-Webster dictionaries. AI investments. Assembly AI raised $50 million to build and serve AI speech models, highlighting the growth and interest in generative AI technologies. Cybersecurity and data breaches. 23andMe data breach. Hackers stole ancestry data on 6.9 million users from 23andMe, affecting about 1,400 individuals. Armor Code's funding. Armor Code, a cybersecurity platform, raised $40 million to consolidate security data in one place. Other notable developments. Tech industry layoffs. The tech industry continues to face a wave of layoffs, with more than 240,000 jobs lost in 2023. This includes Twilio cutting about 5% of its total workforce. Strava's in-app messaging. Strava introduced in-app messaging, stepping closer to become a fully fledged social network. TikTok's Ticketmaster feature. TikTok expanded TikTok expanded its in-app Ticketmaster ticketing feature to users in 20 countries. EdTech acquisition. Doubtnut, once offered $150 million by Bayous, was sold for $10 million to Allen Career Institute. Bending Spoons layoff. Milan-based app studio Bending Spoons laid off the entire staff of Filmic, a creator of video and photo editing apps. Okay. All right, let's take a look at Spotify's layoffs.